Hey everyone, this is the Collective Soul Tarot. My name is Kay. Welcome to the channel. It's lovely to be here with you today, and we're going to do another general reading for the collective using these two decks together of Cyril Marchetti's Gilded Reverie and the Kipper with the tarot to clarify. If you like what you see in here, please consider subscribing. Otherwise, let's get started. I'm very curious to see what Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit has for us, the collective, today, using these really neat cards. Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit, can you please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly? Thank you. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today in this general read for Tuesday, October the 17th, 2023. One more time, guys, then we'll cut and we'll begin with past, present, and future. Right. Kitty had something to say. Right. Past energy, bad health. So something was not in good health, obviously. Could be your health, but it could just be a situation or a relationship that was not doing well. It was a lot of troubles in it. Present, courthouse. Okay, so perhaps that relationship is being deliberated. You know, if it's in the courthouse, it's probably like a marriage going through a divorce, and it's being deliberated currently in the courthouse. All sides being heard, right? And if it's not, it's just somebody who's having trouble in a relationship with somebody, and they're deliberating it just within themselves. They're like, what should I do? You know, right now you're deciding, what should I do? Should I stay in this relationship with them, or should I stay in this situationship with this you know, maybe it's a job too. You know, you never know. It's whatever you're currently going through. That's what you're deliberating. You're thinking about right now, trying to work through it, or it's in court. What's the current or recent? What the heck am I trying to say? The near future. That's it. Community. Okay. So it looks like you're going to, wherever you are, maybe your community's not so supportive, or it's just the type of community or group association you have that's focused on things that you don't. Either you're not interested in, or you see as being maybe perhaps illegal, and you've taken them to court, or just it's has something to do with your spouse too, and so you're trying to lay that down and put it behind you by taking it to court, or taking it to yourself to deliberate within you to see what direction you should go right now, because all you want is to feel like you're supported and belong and be part of a community of people, a family, or whatever it is, community for you. You just want to be settled in a community where people are working hard and they're doing what they need to do, and it's all, you know, for the most part, all above board. No sneaky, underhanded, illegal, deceptive anything going on. You just want to have a good life in a place where you feel comfortable and settled and like-minded people, kind of thing. Okay, let's clarify the past energy of bad health. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, bad health, please. Okay. Okay. First, I thought maybe a child was sick, but no. the child card can also mean a new beginning. You know, you're fantasizing. You know how children fantasize about being a nurse, you know, playing house, being a mommy and daddy, all that sort of stuff. Or being a princess here with her castle and her favorite doll. But yeah, once upon a time, it says right here. So fantasy, fairyland, and princesses. You had a once upon a time, what you thought was perfect relationship with somebody. Yeah, it felt like a once upon a time, or it felt like you know, it was just all your wishes coming true kind of thing, relationship. But now it's in the once upon a time, there was so-and-so and so-and-so when they were so-and-so'd, and they had so-and-so and they did such and such, you know, that kind of thing. It's a story now to be told, that once upon a time there was the Wicked Witch of the West, you know, that kind of thing. It's not going to be necessarily a you know, wish come true or a fantasy, like a good fantasy once upon a time. The expectation, don't mind that there's a woman here. It could be a man sitting in expectation. Trying to they're waiting, like they're having to wait. This is past energies. They had to wait to see how things turned out. They were waiting. They were being patient. It was kind of like, this is what's going on. It doesn't look good, but maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get better, right? Fantasizing about it getting better. Hoping for the best kind of thing. Waiting for your person to show back up again, in the sense that maybe they changed a lot and you started seeing the way they really are, but they may have been wearing a false mask before. So you were waiting it out. Kind of like sitting on a fence, not making a decision, like the Two of Swords. Not being indecisive because you didn't want to just impulsively take action against it just in case she or he was having a bad day or a bad week. Maybe they had some hormonal changes, you know, just checking it out to see if things would just kind of resume back to normal, get better. But apparently it didn't. So it then became a once upon a time. It was me and her, me and him, living wherever, you know, that kind of thing. So courthouse, let's talk about clarifying courthouse, Archangel Michael. Really fast incoming news about thief, about losing something. So I'm going to read card number 1 because, like I said, I rarely ever see this card. But I do know it's fast incoming something, message of some kind. I am always bringing news. Look around me to see what it includes. There, courthouse and a thief, right? I might be coming to visit or bringing you some changes. I am fast and always on the move. If you see a negative card close by, you will probably not enjoy the reply. All right. Well, somebody's in court, and it's first card and announces new things. The fastened messenger bag across her shoulder may be suggestive of additional messages for different destinations along her night's voyage. In her hands, she grasps a white envelope. A letter that is out of the bag and ready to be delivered for the current reading. The carousel is the ideal metaphor, as this card is a new cycle being initiated and ending of an old state. This up and down of the carousel also symbolizes a magical flight that powers this messenger to its destination. Freed from the ever-revolving merry-go-round of life, whose circular motion is also defined by the laws of physics as acceleration, our rider symbolically reflects the pace and speed of information by which our lives are increasingly affected. Pace and speed, okay. So I'd say that this is the end of one state into a new cycle. A new cycle is present day, of course, right? From past energies. The new cycle is going through court, or, you know, trying to deliberate to figure out which way to go. Maybe you feel as though someone, sorry, I just thought I heard somebody's voice, a male's. Maybe you feel like someone's stolen from you, and there's news that's come to you about it, or about what the court has decided. Of course, it's not a judgment card, but it could be that you're taking that information that you received quite quickly about a business deal, or your spouse doing something underhanded, that you know, maybe stealing money from you, which is, yeah, you know, maybe she was skimming off the top kind of thing. She or he was skimming off the top kind of thing and stashing away for their own spending, you know, fantasies, own spending desires, right? And that's being found out, that something's been taken from you, and you put it in the hands of the law, like with your lawyer, and so that he or she can take it to court on your behalf. All right, the community. Archangel Michael. Community, please. In the near future, despair, and the ring. Okay, well, from this, what I see is that, like I said, maybe you were in a community over here that wasn't, that maybe was doing stuff illegally, and your spouse was involved in it. Maybe in shady real estate scams, or investment pyramid scams, you know, just something that, or maybe selling drugs, using drugs, and that just wasn't who you were, but your spouse was involved with it. And the reason why is because, I mean, yeah, this is a contract, right? This is a commitment. So this is the ring of the person that this is the ring of the person that you were committed to, right? I'm just waiting for inspiration here. But you are in great despair about the community that you were involved with, the group or whatever that you were involved with over here, that your wife or husband was involved with, and somehow brought it to your, you know, since she's in your house, it brings it to your doorstep. So it could look like you're part of it too. Or that in the near future is going to say that you're going to be experiencing despair due to the contract you're in, that you know, it may deliberate for a while. So remember, the past is like 4 weeks ago, previous to today's date. So from 4 weeks ago up, you know, back as far as it needs to go in the past. Today, the present is 4 weeks ago from today's date to 4 weeks ahead from today's date. So there's like 2 months. And this is from that fourth week, end of that fourth week ahead to, you know, 3 months, something like that. Just, it, you know, take it with a grain of salt. It's fluid, right? Time is fluid. So let's start clarifying. See what's really going on here. Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit, can you please provide for us insight about bad health in the past? Six of Cups. Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. Nine of Cups. And the Three of Pentacles. The King of Swords. All right, so somebody... This has to do with collective. This has to do with somebody that you've known for a long time that has put you in the wounded warrior energy in the past due to their overindulgence in some way. Like, remember, it could be real estate scams. It could be money pyramid scams. It could be drugs, overindulging in an addiction or two. It could be a sex addiction. It could be a third party. Like, third party doesn't necessarily have to be somebody who you're having an affair with. Okay, third party can involve. It could be a work scam, a workplace scam, or a third party workplace situation. It could be the third party is the community or the group that your spouse and or maybe you are involved, have been involved with, that were doing some things that were illegal or bad, at least bad, right? Bad. They were bad for your health, right? So there's been some overindulgence. You've been feeling like a wounded warrior, finding out this information and having to deal with your spouse who's involved with this. Okay. May not be a spouse. You might be a long-term partner, but the reason why I say spouse, because if it's a spouse and you're taking her to court because you want to get divorced, then that would have to be. See, this is the King of Swords is actually somebody who is a lawyer. So you've got a lawyer involved at this time to help you deal with what's been found out, what came out that you feel you've lost, that someone took from you, they stole, they thieved from you. Okay, we're talking about the Child card now, still in the past. Archangel Michael and Holy Spirit, please. The Empress. Seven of Wands. Knight of Cups. The Fool. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. So the first thing I thought about was Empress, as in somebody that you see you want to move towards as it being an Empress. That you also see may be defensive about you, defensive towards you, and may have enacted healthy boundaries, because that's what Empresses would do. They would put up healthy boundaries to keep negativity away, at bay, because they're highly discerning and they're smart, they're wise, right? They're intuitive as well. But in the past, you wanted to, or you had moved towards somebody quite impulsively, the Empress, with a cup of love, right? And actually in the most recent past, it would say that you want to move towards your Empress. You want to take a leap of faith to offer her, a long-term commitment, right? Which is the Ten of Pentacles, long-term commitment. You may have foolishly jumped the gun and decided you would like to fool around with somebody else, a woman, or feminine, or maybe a man. Could be a masculine sitting in the feminine energy of the Empress. But and it was more like a fantasy for you. you know, having an affair, right? If you were married. Or it is that you're fantasizing about being able to move towards Empress. Let's see here. Reconciliations, yeah. Past. Yeah. I would say, yeah, you're with somebody that you've got a lawyer involved with to try to help sort your past out now with them. Your commitment, your contract, whatever, your collaboration with them. And you want at the same time is you're feeling as though the connection with you between yourself and this one, the Empress, had gone south. It was bad, maybe due to you having if you had an affair with her while you were married to, you had a spouse, right? But with all of this, you're fantasizing about moving towards her with a sincere, friendly, devoted couple love. You want to take that leap of faith. You have to wait. You're being asked to wait. In the past, most recent past, you've been asked to wait. So let's talk about that expectation card energy. I'm going to put this up here like this. But you expect her to be defensive towards you. So something did not work out, wasn't right. It was in bad health, that particular situation with her at the time, because you were with someone else. So it can be taken both two ways, right? Taking that you once offered your cup to her, and very impulsively and foolishly, and then it couldn't go anywhere. It couldn't be realized. Her defenses went up, and you were with your wife. So let's talk about expectations. Who are now wanting to divorce? It's like you're divorcing a whole community, though. My goodness. And here's the Queen of Pentacles, the one you're divorcing, who stabbed you in the back. Yeah. Okay, so she had an affair with somebody, or she betrayed you by taking your money. Why would a spouse take your money secretly? That's a betrayal, is it not? So it could just be that she took your money. Maybe she wasn't really working, and she was taking from your paycheck and saying she did this, she did that with the money. If you asked, you probably didn't even ask. And she was giving it to somebody else, or putting it in some kind of investment or savings account for herself, for that gradual, day of where things would be reckoned, and she would not be with you anymore. But she would have a stash to get herself resituated for that eventual time. But yeah, the expectation is that you have made a clean break from someone, the Queen of Pentacles, who stabbed you in the back and rejected you. Because, if she had an affair with somebody, then that's obviously rejecting you, right away. It's a rejection. And so you want to be able to, in the past, you made a clean break and you moved away from the rejection, the Queen of Pentacles, and her betrayals. You've done that. You made a clean break. You're wiping the slate clean, and you're more than happy to, maybe not more than happy, but this is about waiting for things that needed to end in the relationship itself, like finalize, but also with the contract, the marriage, right? Let's talk about courthouse. So you can't start out on a new path. In your mind, at least, you can't start out on a new path, taking a leap of faith towards your Empress, until the Queen of Pentacles is put to rest. Your life with the Queen of Pentacles. Courthouse, please. Hangman, yeah, things are being hung in the balance. no movement, right? No movement when it's still being deliberated. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Sun. Excuse me. So, the Queen of Cups is the one that has been taking action against you as well. So the two of you are in in court together, kind of thing. It's over a broken marriage. This is a completion, achievement, completion. It's happiness gone wrong. It's love gone wrong, really. Okay, so you and the Queen of Cups are in, Queen of Wands, I should say, are in stalemate. Really, you're in stalemate. She's been sneaky underhand it, and you found out, it was revealed to you. That's the thieving here. Really, that's the thieving. So, yep, it's you and her at a stalemate in court just at the moment. You may be trying to get your lawyer to present, to get some kind of proof that she's been stealing from you in some way. And that may not just be financially, it may just be stealing away to be with a lover, right? That you've got proof that's come in for you to take, for your lawyer to take it to court on your behalf. And that's what's going on right now. Let's talk about this messenger. Emperor, Nine of Pentacles, sorry. Broken Heart, Three of Swords. Oh, I'm drawing 4 for some reason, and 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. So this letter coming in that's going to be heard, the evidence of the thief is going to be heard in court, and it's going to make you, who you are the emperor, but your husband here, excuse me, your husband here, and you are becoming single. You're not going to be a husband after this ends here. You're not going to be a husband. You'll be set free. You paid off your karmic debt from having your hardships with this marriage and the broken heart. You are actually set free to realize the wheel of fortune now instead of the wheel of karmic debt. So that's what's happening for you when this news is heard. You will be free, single, and ready to mingle with great fortune on your side. So I don't think that this has to do with losing out on court. Let's talk about the thief. The thief card now, okay? I'm going to put these over here. Okay, thief. Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, can you please clarify the thief card for us? King of Cups. Page of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles. With the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Huh. So, this is what I see. The King of Cups is the guy, is the king that she had been betraying you with. And it might be somebody that you know. Might be somebody that you know. He's been offering her, his pentacle, right? He's been offering her, just having time with her, right? Please come and have time with me, right? And you know in what way. She had been giving to him. She had been stealing from you to give to him. This was not a balanced situation in your marriage, okay? She was stealing from you to give to him. See? Nobody's giving anything over here. This one's got their hand out. So he's unfairly giving more to someone else than the other. So the King of Pentacles is you. All right, you're the King of Pentacles who has become wise about this. You've learned, you've grown, and you're matured. You may actually be elevating to the Emperor energy, that higher evolutionary energy of spiritual energy with heart and mind balanced. So yeah, so that is the thief. She was having an affair with him, the King of Cups. He was given to her, and she's given to him too, right? But unfairly taken from you in the blue and leaving you wanting, leaving you wanting for more, leaving you wanting, like begging, right? I don't mean that literally, because, don't want to say that. But it's leaving you wanting because you're not getting from her. She's been giving her attention and possibly your money to him, to the King of Cups. And you've become wise about that. As the King of Pentacles, you found out about your money situation. Maybe your credit cards are racked up to the max and you didn't know that until just recently. Maybe you had some investments and realized you got the statement, or you just somehow decided to check in on them. There they were. They weren't there at all. They had been closed out or reduced to very little of an investment. So let's talk about the community in the near future. Temperance, yeah. You want to feel peace and calm and healing within a new community. You want to be working, you want to be part of the community, like not just yourself, but with other people too. You want to turn your back on your past community and your past troubles of that ill health within your situationship, your relationship, the group that you were in, the community you were in, and you're waiting for your ships to come in, which would be the settlement on this. And you are no longer going to allow anyone to sabotage you or put you in a Nine of Swords of high distress. You want to be victorious and successful in your life. You want to feel happy and feel calm, serene, and at peace, balanced, that mind and heart balance. Okay, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. That's the type of community, that's the kind of support you want to have around you. That's the type of environment, let's just say. That's the environment you want. Because otherwise, it's like this, despair and feeling like you're in a contract that you can't get out of. You're in a commitment, a contract that you can't get out of. So your fantasy about being with your Empress here is on hold. It's on hold until this mess sorts itself out. So despair, please, Archangel Michael. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, with the Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah. You're concerned that you are going to be that it won't be all sunshine and roses. Feeling like your Empress, who is your Queen of Cups, is perhaps in a long-term commitment with somebody else. That all you want to do is come in and offer her, a ring. Okay, you want to offer her a ring, but you're in so much despair right now. You're thinking pessimistically, okay? You're being pessimistic. You're feeling like you're not wanted. It says not hiring here, but it's more about feeling not wanted. You're worried about being not wanted by your Queen of Cups. Yeah, but you know what? This Ace of Pentacles is a divine inspired gift. It's a great big blessing of prosperity and abundance, financial gain, successes. The divine says yes. If you're following your heart, collective, if you're truly following your heart, that it's this one that you want, that you know is in your heart, the Empress, Queen of Cups. Number one, the Queen of Cups is forgiving, okay? The Queen of Cups is forgiving. But as an Empress, she's all four queens in one, meaning she's also the Ace of, or the Queen of Swords, where she will be very fair with you and patient. She will ask you to speak, speak up, or to tell her what it is you need her to know, to speak your truth, and she will hear you out. So you've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups being caring, compassionate, and empathetic, she'll empathize with you. But, they're both very intuitive, the Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups. Highly intuitive. The Queen of Swords will susses out red flags in a moment's notice. Might even be your body language, or the way you hesitate, or your tone of voice, hesitate in your tone of voice. And so, she's there, highly intelligent. Queen of Cups is highly loving and emotionally expressive, but they're both intuitive. They'll see right through situations that are not sincere, they're not truthful, that are not transparent enough. So, but the point is that being an Empress, she's going to hear you out. You can approach her. You do not have to be afraid to approach her, because she's forgiving, and she's not going to hold grudges. She'll be smart about what her decisions are, because both her and the Queen of Swords are discerning, okay? She's also the Queen of Pentacles. She's also the Queen of Wands. But with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, that's the one those are the two that are most would be of concern to you. And this is forgiveness. And the Queen of Swords, she's not out here yet, but she is in the Empress already out here. Just so we're clear about that, she's already out here, and she will give you a time of day, right? And it's not a time of day that says, okay, well, you better get back on your boat on Saturday, December 31st, because I don't want to see you again. I'm not talking about that kind of day, so you know that. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles is it's like an offer of something valuable, which this ring is an offer. It's valuable to the person wearing it, okay? It's a commitment. It's a contract. So someone has offered it and they're wearing it. That's very valuable to the person wearing it. So this is what that is. So lift your head up. This is you coming in, setting the record straight with the Knight of Swords, with your Queen of Cups, and telling her how much you've been longing and waiting for the opportunity to be able to have a long-term commitment with her, to be able to invest in a relationship with her, the Queen of Cups, who is fair and forgiving. Okay, so you don't have to feel like, where was that card? This came out. You don't have to be in despair here with feeling left out in the cold by her. Just pick yourself up with strength and courage and move towards her. Okay, you will never know unless you do. So let's talk about the ring. I'm not going to try and pull it out, just make a big mess. The ring card. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, can we please talk about the ring card? Knight of Pentacles, somebody who is trustworthy, committed, fair, and perseveres to the point that, like the turtle and hare, I always say the turtle does not win. The turtle wins, the hare does not, because the hare gets distracted, right? Off here, off there, off the track, but the turtle stays true to his course and he meets his goals. So you come in with this is a very committed energy. The Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving. You come in that energy where this person can be trusted. You can be trusted. You come in with that energy, she'll she'll consider taking that ring. You tell her how much effort this is, working hard towards success, and that's making an effort. Telling her that you're not going to push her. You're being truly sincere and honest, that you are going to be working hard on your, not only the relationship but yourself, to keep growing with her too, that that she can take that to the bank, because you have become a very trustworthy individual. You've grown as a result of your situations, your relationships, and all those hardships. You've grown, and you are now a very non-impulsive, trustworthy individual who works hard and will continue to work hard to persevere in order to be judged by her as somebody that she can trust and accept this valuable offer of a proposal or whatever it is. Okay? Judgment, that means the divine is on your side because you're following your heart. Your heart's in that cup, even though it looks like a fish. But the fish is from the water, right? So, and water is emotions. So you're coming in with an offer, just a small offer at first, of saying, I've been thinking about you a lot, and I have something to give you, maybe something that she had from before when you were together and she left it behind, and you're giving it back to her. Or you're just saying, like, I have something to give you, and it's my apology, and it's the explanation, all the truth that you need to hear. I'm ready for that with you. Yes, and isn't that beautiful? And there's the High Priestess. No more secrets, and complete spirituality between the two of you. You're both being spiritually guided back to each other, because if it's truly in your heart to be with her, then the divine is on your side, and we know that divine is all ready to help you with the Ace of Swords, or Ace of Pentacles, right? Which could be it's also signifying you wanting to give her a very valuable object, something, offer, very valuable. Okay, that's wonderful. So I'm going to do the Ascendant Masters cards again and see what comes up, and then we'll do what will your Empress say to you? What would your Empress say to you, collective? Let's see what the angels want to say about this for advice or insight. Let's talk about it. Success! Success! Oh, you can't get any better than that. Success! Don't stop lamenting. Stop worrying that you're not wanted. Okay? Don't be so pessimistic. Think about being successful, that things are going to go your way, because you create your experience after all. So you need to start thinking that right now while you're, with this waiting that's going on. Keep the fantasy up that you'll be with her, and don't stop fantasizing. Don't stop moving towards her. The divine is saying yes, 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 yes. Right? Yes, yes, yes. So don't stop. This is so exciting. And look for a sign. Yes, absolutely. Look for a sign. There's a big thing with me, and that is, just to share, and that is that I get lyrics running through my mind. I hear songs, or when I'm in my car, I listen to the radio, and it takes me back to the past. It takes me to people I've known. It's the same thing. If you get in your car or truck, whatever you drive, and you've got your radio on, it's not a CD or anything like that, you got your radio on, and the first song that comes on, who does that take you back to, or what does that take you back to? that's a sign, okay? First song that comes on your radio once you turn the car on. Pay attention to something like that. See if there's a penny when you get out of your vehicle to go into the mall or to the grocery store or whatever. Is there a penny or a coin on your path? That's another sign. A feather perhaps too, right? Another sign. You might see numbers that keep repeating itself on your clock in your bedroom, on the clock on the stove in the kitchen. Just maybe on TV it shows up. Somehow the number shows up. So it can be, or you got the newspaper and the numbers there, like 222. Like recently, okay, just yesterday, to share again, it was a couple of days ago, was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. I looked at my clock that's on my side of the bed, and it said 555. Well, I have another clock on the other side of the bed, just because I have a clock on the other side of the bed. And yesterday, like 555 to me means extreme change, like huge change in life circumstances. Well, I'm always up for change because I'm a Sagittarian, right? I get bored with routine and the same old, same old. I need excitement in my life. I need change, and that usually has to come by change when excitement comes in your life. So then I was walking out the bedroom door and I just happened to look, and I had to do a second look, like, because it was sideways glance, and then I thought, what? And I looked, and there it was, 555 on that clock. And that clock's not even the right time, okay? Because I just had the clock over there. I don't need it over there, but I have the clock on my side of the bed, which is the right time. So when I looked at it, it was 5:55 p.m. because it's certainly not going to be a.m. with me. But when I walked out of the bedroom the next day, and this clock that's not the right time, because the power goes out and I don't reset it, because there's no point. There it was, 555, and I go, oh my God, I can't believe it. That's a sign to me. Big change is on its way for me. So that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Keep your eyes open for looking for a sign, okay? Trust me. Trust God. Trust God makes our lives really fun if you allow it, miraculously. Okay, so what will our Empress, our beautiful girl here, who is also the Queen of Cups, but we won't drag her out, what she want to say to you? Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Okay, yeah, of course not. You guys ended, right? She must have felt like a third wheel, or that you were just ignoring her, maybe gaslighting her, possibly blocking her. And she's like, what the hell is going on? So here, next one, regret. I wish this never happened. Yeah, I can understand that. Because the two of you, if you had met and were able to be with each other, then who knows how that would have worked out if you weren't both quite grown yet at the time. High egos, possibly, a lot of fears. And let's say she might be thinking that she never had met you at all, So I wish this never happened, because then but if it not happened, she might not have grown to where she is, which is the Empress status now, right? Reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. This card, I swear, comes out every single time I pull this deck out. So you guys have a great sense of humor together. You like to kid around, joke around with each other. Okay, holding back. I should have expressed myself better. Okay, maybe she thinks she didn't tell you enough that she loved you. Maybe she just took it for granted. Like people get comfortable in a relationship. They don't say or express themselves. And as soon as something goes wrong, you automatically think, oh, I should have told them I love them. That kind of stuff. Should we do one more? You know what? I want to use a different deck. One more, and then we'll wrap it up, okay? This is the Hidden Truth Oracle. Now, I'll tell you, every time I use this deck, it seems like it's like, not like I love you or I miss you or anything like that. It's something like really stoic. Kind of like this one, holding back, or unsatisfied, that one. Let's see what it says. One card, okay? from her to you. I want to be more than friends. Yay! That's if you feel like you're in friendship zone. I want to be more than friends. So in other words, let's say when you approach your Empress, she's going to be feeling, but may not tell you, that she's more than happy to be more than friends with you. Okay? Anyways, guys, I hope that was helpful, and we'll check in with you tomorrow. Bye for now.